I don't really know. I like to change, or
You know why I just trying to get that work? Because I always felt like I didn't like the WNBA. And you know why I said I don't like it? Because I was always saying they don't have the finesse. They can play, they can shoot, they can get the basket, but it was all for this. And I was like, now they have this finesse. They out there like they out there doing their videos. They have like
And you've seen a funny being put in as well. And several teams now put in new practice facilities. Several new teams, like you have at least 6 to 9 cities have put bids in for the WNBA market. Whether it's Nashville, Cleveland, like we mentioned previously, and even previous cities. People are really looking to try to invest in the best head. Not for being paid, but they're putting this on for the foreseeable future for the benefit and for us as young African American and Black and brown people for our progress forward, our progress to get towards what we want to achieve for it. And it's also great for these organizations and these businesses to come down as well, because now they're able to see and pick out exactly what they're looking for. They can say, hey, there's a lot of great young men and women down here doing great things in their respective universities that can learn some more from us, get a hands-on experience, whether it's a couple months for the summer like myself, or even for years like others. Some people are propelled to go on and work for these organizations for longer terms, and are still doing it right now. It's a beautiful thing to have something like that when many people growing up did not have that previously. Right? The Jordan brand, the Jordan of the WNBA is coming soon. Now we're watching the WNBA. You got this Larry Bird, Magic Johnson type of dynamic going on between these two people. But I was talking about the Michael Jordan that might be coming into the league, and that's Juju. Juju. You guys familiar with Juju? She's playing at USC. She's going to be amazing.
yeah, I saw a small mention of her, and they said like I think they actually compared her to Michael Jordan. Yeah, I didn't read it. But I saw like
and just today, they just announced today that not only her, but the entire team is going to have a Chipotle NIL because of her name. She's already got her logo trademark. The Jordan brand, the Jordan of the WNBA is coming soon. And I think that also goes to why women's sports is growing so fast and popular now.
Set a cozy mood. Shea butter and warm sugar is where it's at. Or maybe you're more in a champagne spritz and roses type mood. Whatever the mood, set it with one of these Febreze Air Mist fragrances today.
Yeah. As we get ready to wrap up, we get from this quote and I still live by it today. You're going to be lazy. And I've said this on several shows. I went, and as I was leaving, I was feeling a little discouraged as a young African American kid, because this business is discouraging for us. Not just women, not just males, but women as well. So I feel like I'm discouraged as I'm walking out of that. But here I see this figure walking, and it's him. As I go past the front desk, and all of the eyes that were previously in there in the studio immediately turns to the man that's getting paid the highest out of anybody as far as that network is concerned. They see me walking with me. Now they have the question of why is that young man walking? I saw a recent video clip with LeBron, and a fan was telling him, hey, I got this amount on you on this rebound. While they're like feet away from him. Never mind the pictures and autograph. I got so-and-so amount of money on you. I need you to get this extra rebound. And he took care of him. But you see those things, right? Last year, I saw a clip with J.D. Bickerstaff, who was the previous Cavs head coach, where he said, I've had death threats because I pull players because it ruined someone's parlay. We can't have those type of things in this. How do we make sure that we are setting a path, blazing a path forward for the next person to have an easy cut? So I took that in mind with me when I went into this next opportunity with the Rams, but also when I went with the Seahawks recently last year, was okay. I know I may not be here. You're an intern. It's either you're up there, you move up in the ladder, or you just move on. That's just how broadcast works. Either move up or you move on. And so I came in with the mindset as well. How can I make sure that, because and it's kind of news, but it's not really. I was the first HBCU intern ever for the Seattle Seahawks. 3+ years of football there that you never had my paper. Myself and 2 others were the first ones ever in that group. how can we make sure that they look for the next HBC mentor?
All three.